To say that building the Legasea Aquarium is a massive job would be a huge understatement. There are so many things that you have to do, you know, that have nothing to do with aquariums or reptiles or anything like that. So many variables that are going on, which, by the way, got a new door put in. Pretty cool. You know, until you get into a job like this, you don't really know what you're gonna have in store. You know, you try to plan as much as you can, you do as much research as you can, but things change, and until you get into it, it's not like we're building a Walmart here. I mean, this is the first time I've ever done anything like this, and it's certainly not all sexy. You know, getting tanks in, putting water in, getting reptile enclosures, that's amazing. When you're doing that, it's a lot of fun. You're like, oh my God, this is crazy. But the truth is that there's so many things that have to come before that are just kind of boring, but let's take heating and cooling, for instance. That's a huge part of this, and trust me, it's not going as well as I planned. I had $150,000 budgeted for heating and cooling because that's what a bunch of people said they thought it would cost. But you gotta remember, this isn't a grocery store, this is an aquarium and a reptarium, so it needs a lot more heating and cooling than we ever expected. I had $150,000 budgeted, and guess what? It's gonna cost about $400,000. And certainly when it comes to life support with the fish, it's super important. Well, HVAC, or heating and cooling, is just important. It's the life support for the entire building. So it's $250,000 over budget. I have to somehow come up with that money. And the heating and cooling isn't the only thing that's costing way more money, but you know, you gotta do it right. We wanna make this place absolutely amazing. And this is the basic general outline of what it is. You've seen the prints with like the cages in them. These are actually just the walls right here. So you'd walk in the entrance here. This is of course the counter to check in. You would come this way, and this entire side here is reptiles through here. You can either cut through if, let's say, you're not a reptile fan and go right into the freshwater fish area where there'll be mammals and stuff, or you can walk through the reptile area, come around here, go into the fish. This is our party room here. This is going to be a little glow room here, the transition between the freshwater and the saltwater. And then you walk into this big area here. This is all saltwater. This is actually the back of the house where we'll have filtration in. Filtration here, filtration here, filtration here, quarantine here, bathrooms here. Every little thing, you know, costing more money than I thought it was going to be. And I kind of had a budget for overage, but holy moly, am I going way over budget. I'm not sure exactly how we're going to get it done. We have no choice. We're too far to turn back now. We want to have everything amazing. You know, we could always back off and do less stuff, but I'm not that kind of guy. You guys know I swing for the fence. If I'm going to do it, I want it to be absolutely ridiculous.
Wow! What are you doing in there?
It's my break time. Oh.
All right, let's get it out.
I farted it and closed the lid. That's a waste of tomatoes.
Oh, you just
dropped one too. Oh. Are you okay?
Whoa, look at this enclosure. Who's cleaning that?
I think Connie should pull Juliet out.
Connie. I
hope you're feeling nice and strong today. Are you feeling nice and strong?
Oh yeah.
You're not gonna do what Jay typically does?
I have hairy armpits.
What are you doing?
Don't we just fill it up?
We'll fill up the tub and then Connie gets Juliet out.
This is gonna take a long time. Is this how they always do it?
Go ahead.
I'm gonna put my booger on you.
I will put this on Jay right now. You put it on Jay. I put it on Mitch. Oh, I'm sorry. I missed.
Take, for instance, the reptarium. When we opened up the reptarium 1.0, it was our first kind of, you know, way into the zoo life. We didn't really know what we were doing. We knew we wanted really big enclosures like Lucy and Juliet's enclosure here. Which, by the way, when we move across the street and I'm done with everything, I'll eventually fix that waterfall. It hasn't worked in like 3 years, but I think it would be pretty cool to have that going again. Project down the future. And we wanted things to be really cool, like Bowser's. Yeah, sure, we could have went with something kind of cheaper, fiberglass with some viewing panels and stuff like that. It would have cost a lot less money, but it wouldn't have given you the same environment, right? And that's the thing about the environment, is we wanted people to walk through the trees, you know, make you part of the actual exhibit, right? So you're not just walking into an aesthetic place with really cool enclosure. You're actually walking into an environment where you feel like you're kind of in the jungle. You've got plants all over the place. And of course, we took what we learned from 1.0 and we applied it to 2.0. How could we do it better, right? Obviously, we didn't need a $40,000 anaconda enclosure, but we did need a $40,000 anaconda enclosure because it's absolutely amazing. I love Baby Cushion's kind of neo-angle tank over here. Again, with all these plants, you know, listen, you know, it's expensive as you can be. You don't understand. We probably have $30,000 or $40,000 just in fake plants up on top of things, but it makes it look so cool. And across the street, it's going to be even better. Again, we took what we learned from 1.0, we applied it to 2.0. Now we're taking what we learned from 1.0, 2.0, and applying it over across the street. We want the environment to be even more incredible. Again, little things like this, like vines that are just coming down. Again, when you walk by, sometimes you bump into them. I want that to happen. That's kind of part of it. You want the plants hanging from things. You want everything to be rocked out. You just want the place to look incredible, right? And that's what we're going for across the street. Unfortunately, it costs a lot of money. Every single thing you do costs money. Every enclosure. And now we're going with even bigger enclosures than we did before. Between 1.0 and 2.0, we started doing these enclosures that have glass on both sides, that are floor to ceiling. The problem is that glass costs a lot of money. The cages cost a lot of money. And across the street, we're even doing bigger enclosures that are floor to ceiling. But it's going to be so worth it, you know. And again, for me, not about, you know, how much money it costs. It's about being able to do it. If I end up, I'm broke at the end of it, but we open up, I'm completely happy. That's all I want. And I'm checking out salt and pepper steak. A little bit of water, nothing too major. Again, I think that we're just going to let this be, you know, have the little pads down here, absorbent sacks down here, just until we get across the street so we can tear this tank down proper and really make sure that it never leaks again. Now that we know how to fix it, I think it won't be that hard of a fix, but unfortunately we have to take the pump out, we have to unplug everything, undo everything, and it's just a big pain in the butt, so I'm not ready to tackle that when I'm trying to tackle next door.
Oh my God. Mmm, smells so good.
Oh, that's just so scary.
Yeah.
Lucy is so
Long now. Put your butt in, please. Thank you so much.
Mommy.
That might have been the easiest it's ever been.
I don't like this.
No.
All right.
Hurry, don't let her in the piss water.
Connie, do you need help?
I mean, I'll take it. You're offering.
Wrangle that bull, Connie. Wait, this was her idea. I think Connie should pull Juliet out.
Not my idea.
I thought I was cleaning today.
Very
Trying
bad.
to get out here.
Very bad. How did it go from Connie's job?
You take this part, put your neck in there. Now spaghetti.
Wait, take her off of me. I'm serious.
All right, get in there, pull her.
Connie, I have the whole snake. This was not my idea, my job. I had the whole snake.
I just didn't want to crack a nail.
Yeah.
You're the bomb diggity.
While they're watching Juliet, I'm actually gonna clean the enclosure real quick. I'd rather do that than pick up that giant snake all the time. So, fun.
We're definitely entering into a new world when it comes to aquatics, right? When it comes to reptiles and stuff like that, this iguana cage right here with the backdrop, vining, the plants, all this type of stuff, it's probably maybe about $3,000-$4,000 for the theming for the entire thing. To give you an idea, just one of our tanks, we just got a quote back for theming. I'm not talking about the tank, I'm talking about the theming of the tank. Just one of dozens and dozens and dozens of aquariums that we're gonna have over there. One tank was $20,000 to theme. And I'm not trying to complain here, guys. I'm just trying to tell you there are a lot of hurdles and a lot of obstacles that we have to overcome. The biggest being financial. I mean, it costs a lot. When I got into this project, I knew it was going to be stressful and I knew it was going to be a lot of money. It's turning out to be more stressful and more money than I could have ever imagined. And it doesn't seem like we even started, right? But the truth is that I'm already 4 months ahead of where we are now in my mind. It's going to be all right, guys. One way or another, we're going to make it happen. And the Legasea Aquarium will be a reality, hopefully sometime in December. Yeah, we have a lot to do before then.
Sure, like my boogers on Mike for opposing me.
This is so much easier. Oh, what are they just taking a nap?
She's snake.
Should I get his shoes wet?
Love the way, like, in our head we do stuff like this. Like, we could just pick up this snake very casually. Try to move her, and my body moves. Sometimes I feel like the children that come here that sit down and pet the snakes all the time because it feels so good.
I could just like sit here all day and count the scale. He just wants it for the Insta.
I'm doing good? Good. Perfect. I'm doing great. Because every scale is stuck to everything.
Did you know that I was in the army?
Yeah, I didn't know that. I can't peek with socks on.
Oh. Should I kiss her on the head? I'm trying to kiss the back of your head like a cobra. Didn't work. Did you know that I like to eat pineapple on my pizza?
Maybe I should have done babysitting this thing forever.
It feels so good. Oh, not when she stops.
No, I don't.
Not when she stops.
No.
Ow! Ew.
Pressure.
Ew.
And you guys have helped so much, whether it's buying the Brian Strong bands or donating to the GoFundMe. Got $240,000 came in from the GoFundMe. I've told you guys, listen, I hate begging for money, but I told you guys I hope I can get that to $300,000. So if you guys want, I'll put a link in the description to the GoFundMe. If you can donate, that's great. Would love to come up with that extra money. That would take a little bit of the pressure. Still have to come up with a lot more money. Still trying to figure it out, but we're gonna make it happen. And we'll probably do some more promos too. We did the Shark Teeth promo. We did the DVD promo. We'll probably do another promo here. Let me know in the comments what you guys would like us to do. Because those promotions all help, right? Even if I'm just raising $5,000 or $10,000, those add up, and that really, really makes this a possibility. Because I'm telling you, I am stretched way beyond what I should be right now. Is Juliet going to go into the house, or is she going to go into the tortoise pen? It looks like she's going home on her own.
Yeah, baby, it's so much easier. It's so nice when she does that.
And what's crazy is she was literally all the way over here. She crawled all the way across, all the way back to her home. That's cool, man. That means she loves her house. I mean, that's absolutely incredible. How cool is that?
It's pretty sweet. We don't have to figure out. He's just trying to take credit for it.
I taught her that.
I
taught her that.
If anybody saw how to crawl, it's me.
my god, I just almost died.
That was the craziest thing.
I did it, I wasn't filming, dude.
Oh my god.
No,
she
she
just
lifted the whole
literally
lid up.
opened it
And then
stood up.
6 foot tall. Literally about to start. Oh, we are so okay.
Ah! Don't let her back in this time. I said don't let her back in.
I'm trying.
Ah, you're good. We're good. Let her go. Frizzle. You know what I'm saying? Like Miss Frizzle from Magic School Bus.
That's what you
No.
get. That's what you get for hosing.
Way, dude.
Look at Helen, she's actually finishing up her meal right now. The meal is actually right down here. She just reset her jaws and she's pushing down, and it's just amazing, you know, that an animal like that can do so well in captivity without eyes. I mean, it's just such a beautiful animal. I'm so blessed to have her. The fact is, guys, is that no matter what happens, don't fret. We will open up. I've overcome a lot of things in my life. We have some big challenges ahead of ourselves on a lot of different levels. But I promise you, here soon enough, you guys will be able to come visit us at the Legasea Aquarium. One way or another, we're gonna get it done. Speaking of done, hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, there's a playlist that you can watch all kinds of videos. You can also hit that subscription button. It would mean a lot to me. Also, hit that like button while you're down there. Have a wonderful day, Reptile Army. Remember,
Look at that. A wild condor bear rubbing against the log.
Just because I told you you had beta energy for fainting.